Day before Christmas Eve, and I'm making a video at night. Mavs and Nuggets on free dockets. Let's get it, man. AD at the top of the key. Oh, what the hell? Bail it out. MR up on the screen is Jokic, so AD's wide open. In Dallas, back cut Hardy. Oh my God! Tried it. Cam, trailer, Spencer Jones, empty drag. AD easy. So the Dallas Mavericks love this empty drag set, but it looks like the Nuggets are going to get ahead of this thing and ice it. So they're sending them baseline and a trap really hard. Cam's gonna have to rotate. He does, but then he tries to leave and AD just takes the elbow jumper. Alright, pick and roll. They're attached to AD this time, so low side has to help, and Cooper cuts behind it and one. Najee Marshall lob it up. Oh, he's smooth. Never mind. Oh. Cooper flag with a block. I mean, this is what they used to do with Aaron Gordon. When they come up on the screen, low side help, Cooper's gonna plug the dunker spot and just swat it off the backboard. Jokic. AD with a steal. Cooper. Hey. And we got Kyrie coming back soon, too. Jokic up on the screen. Yeah, that's not going to work. That time he didn't even need to be up, too, because he didn't even set it. Zoom action. Center has to help. They come up. They plug Jokic with Nemhard, but Murray just turns the corner. All right, pick and roll. They ice the screen. Pocket pass towards the middle. Take what they give. AD got Spencer Jones on him, and they load up with Jokic. That's one of the best ways to beat that type of coverage. You can see Jokic came out of the corner. Najee Marshall's just standing here on the wing. Somebody's going to slot cut right here. So somebody slot cuts when they load up. Finds himself wide open. Flash to the free throw circle. Reload. Somebody got to stop the ball. Jokic does late. This is bad transition defense. 8-24. That's Jokic. 3. Hardy. Cut off. Behind the back. I said Hardy. That's Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams to D'Lo. All right. Damn, big lead for the Mavs in the first. Cooper Flag got Bruce on him. Bruce Brown also got a Paulo assignment a couple nights ago. Wide pin, they're going under. Make them pay. Effort in the game.
I was in a similar situation with the Clippers, and there was
thought about it. Hardaway. It is not true.
And Jokic will have it with
Cap. That's Jokic 3. Nuggets 11-0 run. And Bruce Brown can't guard Cooper Flag. Nuggets are really small right now. That's Jokic 3. Is Valanciunas in? Where is? Oh no, Jokic late getting back. Cooper Flag is gonna go to work. They got Cam Johnson in the game now, but they still got Bruce Brown guarding him. Ghost screen. Pull. It is master. Hard hedge. Lazy pass. Like, this is uncharacteristic of Jokic right here, because you're gonna see Cooper come up and hedge the screen while he's going under, and then he's gonna recover back. So he's gonna have Cam open. But Cam doesn't really like to roll or cut when he's being hedged off of. But that's fine, because you got Bruce Brown short corner, so it makes sense. But the pass, though, like, that's a lazy, bad, uncharacteristic pass by Jokic. And then he doesn't even get back. Still not getting back. Nemhard for 3. Horrible first quarter. They gave up 41 points. And now Valanciunas in the game. Because I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what he's helping for. Maybe just because Coop's getting paint touches at will with Bruce Brown trying to guard him. Look at the lead for Dallas. Oh my God, that's a deep 3 Cooper. Wrong side help, can't leave him. Murray.
He knows these rims.
Oh, got him sealed. Jump hook over 18. All right, pick and roll going over. Drop coverage. He's going to put him in jail. Step back. Finish. Wide pin. They go over. They're going to rescreen. Up top to get D'Lo on a switch, and he got right by him. That's bad defense by D'Lo. Julian is in the game. Maybe to try to make a comeback with some threes. Jokic with offensive rebound. Up on the screen. Jokic going to pop. Yeah, every single time. This time Jokic doesn't roll all the way. See how Jokic is stopping inside the free throw circle? Because AD's up on the screen and they're plugging really hard right now. But they don't have good spacing over here. So it's going to allow the defense to really plug the roll. Jokic is going to stop right inside that free throw circle and be wide open when AD comes back. Pistol. What the hell was that? He thought AD was going to roll. Force the pocket pass Julian all the way. Outlet to D'Lo. D'Lo, it's gonna pull. Goodness, nostril.
In transition.
I watched him shoot pregame, Mike, and he didn't miss
Wait,
very many
hold
threes.
on. Who is this in the game? Okay, it's Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones was getting some minutes. They pulled him, though.
I watched him shoot
Cooper flag
pregame,
against
Mike,
Spencer
and he didn't
Jones.
miss
It's a
very
better
many threes.
matchup, but it still doesn't matter. Look at him step through right over him.
That's patience.
They're in his zone right now, I think. Or they're just really loading up top. He likes that Murray, or that D'Lo matchup. Jokic got a mismatch. Can't help off the entry. You just can't do that. That's rule number one. When you play Denver and you throw the post pass, right? The entry pass to the post. The entry man cannot help. And if he does, somebody has to rotate up top. But Dallas, I have no idea what these guys are doing. Don't know what Najee and Ryan Nembhard are doing. Ryan Nembhard's in position, but you got dunker spot here. Cooper flag helping for the entry and lazy jump. They're going to ice the screen again. He's going to snake towards the middle. Cooper for three. That's the thing about ice coverage. When you see them trying to ice the screen and set it sideline, you're going to have weak side help. In this case, you can see Spencer Jones is getting ready to load up just in case AD's going to be open on the roll. Najee Marshall cutting because they're, helping right here with Cam. It's a good float up to the wing and a tough three. 10-point lead to start the second half. Got a pistol set, flash up to the top of the key. That's a Jokic midi. Jokic flash up, Jokic hand off, drop, pop. That's a Jokic three. Jokic inverted pick and roll, they hedge. See, this is what Cam needs to do. Remember when I talked about it earlier, and I talked about it in the last Nuggets reaction too. When Cam is setting the screen in these inverted sets and they're hedging off of him to allow him to go under, you shouldn't pop on these. You gotta be in a position to roll, because when you roll, that hedging defender can't come back. So now somebody's gonna have to help, and now you got somebody in the dunker spot and can't help. There you go. Cam needs to just start rolling on those. Got him on the flyby, step through, skip to the corner, no dip for Najee. High pick and roll. Drop coverage. Over AD. Damn. Nembhard pistol. Rejects. AD for three at the top of the three. Horns. Flare. They switch. You slip. Every single Nuggets game, you see the same thing. This horn set. So here it is. He's going to come out, actually set the flare screen for Murray. And then Jokic just reading this guy right here. Is he going to step out? If he does, I know this guy's going to be open on the slip because Najee's going to have him on his hip. No weak side help from Cooper. Easy layup. Top of the key. Handoff. Murray turned the corner. Murray got a mismatch. Jokic got a mismatch. Slot cut. No look. Cam for three. That's a good read right there. Good cut, though. Najee missed a three. Cooper offensive rebound. Wait, Peyton Watson's back. Maybe he was on a minutes restriction, but I haven't seen him at all this game. Hardy. Flare. Man. It's Cam Johnson. I noticed he does not like going to the rim. This is the correct read by Jokic right here, I think. Cooper, down the back. Hezzy pull. Bruce Brown's too short to guard him. He's just going to shoot right over him. Handoff, same action. This time Jokic on the switch. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. No, Spencer Jones. Cooper, he has a family. Zoom action. They go. Yep. That's tough. You see, in that situation for Cooper flag, it's very tough because you kind of want to help because it's Murray, so AD could then drop. But in this case, he's like, you know what? I can't have AD drop because I'm worried about Jokic. So because AD's helping and Jokic's going to roll, he's got to worry about Jokic, but then the first screener's Hardaway. But that's just, they're worried about the Jokic roll, and he didn't even roll that time. This time, same set. Now Jokic is rolling, and now he's open. Murray forced the pass, but it might still get there. But you see why. That plug didn't happen, and Hardaway's still going to find a way to hit the three. Top of the key handoff. Zoom action. Oh, my goodness. He checked. This is also just, right, this is a beautiful set. They're going to fake the handoff here. He's coming around and sending the pin down in a zoom action for Tim Hardaway Jr. They're so worried about Jamal Murray that right here, Brandon Williams is going to try to go underneath 2 screens, and with a shooter like this, you can't do that.
The great Tim Hardaway.
Hardaway step back or sidestep 3. Hardaway bringing the ball up. Jokic slow decel. Daring Caleb to shoot the ball. He hit it. Jokic mismatch, trying to get to low post. They open the entry, but this time it's Spencer Jones. He attacks, finds the open guy on the opposite side. And they can't leave Tim Hardaway open. AD missed the 3. Oh, wow. Najee Marshall just kind of did not expect that pass. Look at that perfect drop in by Jamal Murray. Pistol, double drag. Oh, that is a beautiful set. That's a Jokic 3. And they're going to run it twice in a row, but you see the pistol handoff to start it off, and then it goes into this double drag, and they're actually going to have another built-in action, right? So if Najee Marshall switches out right here like they expected to happen, they were going to do this. You're going to see right here. He doesn't. So in this case, this is why Jokic got open, because Gafford has to help. But you see how they're coming back with this reverse pin down? They were expecting Najee to switch on the first one. That's why this doesn't work. But Jokic's just going to ghost it and be like, wait, I'm going to be open now because Gafford's helping. Now they're going to run it again. But here it is again. They still don't switch it. Now they have strong side help. So you got to pick someone to help. Strong side's never a good opportunity. Inverted pick and roll or pistol set. Cam this time pops, I guess. Nuggets fans seen this a lot with Christian Brown, right? Remember, these inverted pistol sets, they're gonna come out and hedge out while this guy's going under the screen. Most of the time, Christian Brown was a roller, and it makes it easier for Jokic, but in this case, you're gonna see dunker spot Bruce Brown, so the cut isn't really open, so he's again popping. Najee Marshall's gotta go, but you see that flare screen by Julian Strawther. That's really what set that open shot up. If you want to pop, you're gonna have to have off-ball screen to distract that weak side, because they could just rotate and blow it up. Julian floating in the corner. That's a beautiful job too. He's your teammate going baseline with nowhere to go. Give him an option. Pistol set. Got the switch. Drop. Nice. Valanciunas in the game. They might start to hunt him, but now it's Cooper flag on Julian Strawther. That ain't gonna work. He gets his own rebound. Jaden Hardy up top. Nembhard behind the back. Pull up midi. Oh my goodness. Cam Johnson got hurt. Bro, the Nuggets just been having really bad injury problems. They finally are getting... Oh, AD stole it from Valanciunas in the low post. Hardy all the way! They finally get Watson back, and now Cam goes down. It's tough, man. AD. You can see they're coming up with Valanciunas. Somebody's going to have to help, and their low man is helping. AD, that's way too easy. Look at him just eat up that space with the floater. Comes a double drag. They don't switch. Center has to help. He doesn't. Easy shot for Jamal Murray. Ice in the screen. AD's going to be open in the middle, and he's going right at Valanciunas with a tough fade. Najee missed his floater. He was going right, though. Usually it works when he's going left. Murray. Bruce Brown got behind Jaden Hardy. Jokic got Ryan Nembhard on him. Easy seal and easy layup. Timeout Mavs. Denver took the lead. Mavs have it back, though. Murray's on AD, and he's going to take a tough shot with the load up there. Doesn't care. High pick and roll. They're up on the screen. Short roll, Jokic. You can't do it. You just can't do it. They're actually going to help off of Bruce Brown on the strong side. I never like strong side help. But in this case, it's either you live with Jamal Murray cooking or Jokic hitting an easy shot right here. So they're trying to take it away. They fully leave Bruce Brown wide open, and Jokic trusted him. Tied it up, 4 minutes left. AD missed. Gafford's in. AD's at the 4. Interesting.
Davis sees 2.
Cooper flag on Watson. There it is. Nostro. What? High pick and roll. They're up on it. Jokic is popping. He's open. Murray doesn't care. He's reversing. So the reason they went to this double big lineup right now is not necessarily for AD to cook on offense. It's so that AD could come up on the screens and Gafford could plug Jokic. That's the biggest reason they did it right now.
Flag works around Murray.
That's all Cooper flag, man. He is working at the elbows. He's working at that free throw line. You see what they're doing right here? They're putting Bruce Brown dunker spot, but they want AD to be able to stop Murray in the pick and roll and then have Gafford help off for Jokic, which they do it perfectly. But you also got to worry about the lob to Bruce Brown, which is funny. Jokic with the floater, but a unique strategy right now. Jokic got to get back and Hardaway's got to get back. They do, but it's late. And honestly, I don't know what's going on here. I think they're loading up on somebody when AD gets this switch. And you can see Jokic came all the way out the corner, and now you're plugging, and it's just Good pass by Cooper. He sees it all. Comfortable lead. Murray for three. Oh, 3-point game. 37 seconds. Murray, they come up. Short roll Jokic. You got to get it to him. That's easy. They're giving him the two, though. Watson was open for three. Cooper trying to go for a dagger. Watson's all over him. Jokic comes up. Cooper's being aggressive. No looks to Nembhard. Ryan Nembhard, the midi. No. Air ball. 1 point game. Jokic got a switch. Jokic kick. Watson open for the win. Oh, he missed. No. They trusted Watson. They trusted him. And it kind of sucks that the end screen pops up right here. But again, you see them just completely leaving Watson open when they come up. They're taking Murray out the game. They're taking Jokic out the game. They're making somebody else hit it. Jokic didn't pass it to him the previous possession. So maybe that got in Watson's head. He's wide open. That's tough. That is tough. Cooper flagged 33 points, AD 31 points. And then Gafford comes in to let AD be the power forward at the end of the game so they could have that strategy in their defensive coverage. And it ended up working out for him because Peyton Watson did start this game, didn't end up hitting a three. Also, in the midst of all that, they lose Cameron Johnson to an injury. Jokic had 29, Murray had 31, 14 assists for Jamal and Jokic. And it's just not enough, man. Bruce Brown, 13, Hardaway at 23, 7 threes. Hardaway back in Dallas, his revenge game. But really, Cooper Flag just was incredible. I don't think that Bruce Brown on Cooper Flag helped at all. But then the Nuggets had it towards the end. It really just came down to that defensive coverage. And I like how the Mavericks did it at the end of the game because they didn't show it at all at the start of the game. So now you're really putting a lot of pressure on those corner shooters. And without Cam Johnson, I trust, Watson in the corner. He's proven that he hit it, but you can see that was his first 3-point attempt of the game. So it's just a tough ass, to be honest. But the Mavs do their thing, man. If you're still watching at this point, you're a real basketball fan. Go check out the Patreon. A lot of these teams' reactions been on there. Link is in the description. Hit that like button. See a basketball up here. This is ZTAY. Peace.